forgot.
Your book?
My book.
You can borrow mine if
No,
you
I
need.
can't because I wrote so many notes.
Okay. Oh.
Dun dun dun!
Ooh.
Hi,
Hi.
everyone.
Hi.
Welcome. My name is Marin.
My name is Emily.
And this is
Remember
Twilight.
This week we are reading chapter 10.
The Meadow. No weird shirts.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
No tree pulling.
Yep.
No sparkly vampire sweethearts. I'm ready.
Something's going on with Jacob Black.
Not good. He's not calling. Don't call me. Don't hit. No. This guy who's like, I will never give up. I will try to pursue you forever.
I will never, ever hurt you.
Ever.
Ever.
I'm gonna be around every day.
I'm moving in.
Bye. Poor Bella.
Jacob still hasn't called. He doesn't call me, so I call him 40 times a day.
Jacob! Call!
She goes down there, but guess what? Nobody's home. Where are they?
Wait a minute, I thought
Excuse me.
Jacob was like
Dying.
close to death.
And
so then she's like-
she's taking pictures with her flash on, and like, there's no one in there.
Crap.
Picture with flash. Empty again.
Big white spot right here.
Can't quite tell.
Tiny,
Let me turn up
you can
the
almost
contrast.
see the bed. We know all about those pictures from 2008.
Dad, will you call Harry and have Harry tell you if Billy has said anything about Jacob?
Bella is like, I don't know what's happening, but the only explanation is Jacob's dad. He must be dead.
I just want to, like, eyesight. I just want to eyes on Jacob.
Literally want to look at him.
Make sure he's
Alive.
Yes. And so our dear Bella, she does her tried and true method of discovering things.
This is a Bella research brag.
She Googles mononucleosis.
Oh, I know what to do. Bella brag.
Suddenly, she feels a tingle of her vampy senses coming
Monster
in.
sense.
Yes.
Her vampy sense.
I feel like something else is happening here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mono lasts more than a month.
Oh no.
So Bella, she's making a plan. I'm gonna give him a week.
My girl Bella's smart.
She goes, a week was generous.
Yes, no, super generous for a girl with like traumatic separation anxiety.
A week was long. By Wednesday, I wasn't sure I was gonna live till Saturday.
Bella!
Live.
She wasn't gonna live.
I'm not gonna live. It's Saturday. It's moving.
It's been a week.
Is Jacob ready for me to come over? No, I'm sorry, Bella. He's not in the world. That's a weird way to say that he died. Because clearly he doesn't really care how she feels, how she's doing.
Billy's on my S list.
Oh yeah.
Somebody needs to hug her.
Why is this happening? Again. Bye, Bella. Click.
Bye, Billy.
Bye, Billy. Poor Charlie.
Charlie. Imagine. She's literally standing in the kitchen holding the phone.
He looked up at me with sudden alarm. I can stay home if you're not going to be doing anything today. That's okay. You go fish. I'll call Jessica. We'll study for calculus. Just make sure you don't go into the middle of the forest for your study session. The bear!
The bear! Stay out of the forest.
God.
Nervous.
She's like, I won't get eaten by a bear, and if I do,
No.
Well, I do have the map and the
Okay.
compass.
Okay.
I watched Jacob do this like 5 times. I'm pretty sure I could figure it out. Middle of nowhere.
Why don't everybody go right now and just do like a short, real quick Google search of like people who have died by being lost in a forest.
Oh no. Bella.
Okay, this is Bella's worst plan.
It's-
And just read all day.
Maybe get a haircut.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what you need.
Mhm.
Go to the
Go
bookstore.
get some bangs.
Bangs.
Get a new book.
Mm-hmm.
Bangs and books.
Oh man. Emily.
That's how you fix
Yes.
a Saturday with nothing to do.
Bangs and books.
That should really be the title of our podcast.
Yes. After we do Twilight, we're gonna rename
Bangs and books.
Bangs. Imagine.
Not like bangs.
Not like that.
But like bangs. Okay, great.
Alright, cool.
Glad we figured that out. Almost
Okay, so
dry.
she's going into a dark, wet forest by herself.
Did she laminate that map first? What if it gets soggy?
Oh my gosh.
I can't. And suddenly, if this seems like not a good idea,
She's covered about 4
We've
miles.
got about 4 miles.
4 miles.
4 miles in, steps through some trees, and there it is. The circular meadow. It's just this shell of a place. It is Bella.
I'd never. Look what you did, Edward! As if you could out-hike me!
Well, and Bella would have been like so embarrassed and so ashamed that she was having this reaction, but Jacob would have been so understanding and so perfect.
He would have cried with her.
Bella is just being so thankful that she's alone. Alone.
I'm alone in the forest.
At precisely that moment, a figure stepped out from the trees to the north, some 30 paces away.
Can you imagine?
I just got chills
I'm
reading
dying.
it to myself.
The scariest thing imaginable. She's like, I know him.
Yeah.
Laurent. Like, she knows him, and she also knows he's not a bad guy. He basically saved her life. So exciting and scary at the same time.
And here's Laurent.
Bella?
Like, you remember my name! He's about 10 feet away from her now.
Super close.
I took an involuntary step back, and his curious, dark red eyes followed the movement. Guess who comes back?
Ghostward!
Ghostward.
Thank the light.
Lie to him. Lie.
Lie.
To him.
Lie. Lie better.
Another step casually towards her. Don't move, says Ghostward. Was it like a very big lunge? I'm here. You're here. She'll be mad, but I'm really hungry. Look at these eyes.
I'm just
these
screaming.
deep maroon eyes.
Screaming.
I'm real thirsty. I was out here looking for some people to eat. Turns out it's gonna be you.
It wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
What are you doing here anyway?
Ghostward says to threaten him, little Bella.
He knew. He'll know it was you.
You won't get away with this. He does a deep inhale. Bella, you're simply mouth-watering.
Venom just starts falling out of his mouth.
Sick.
She.
Hi.
Edward.
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 Edward, I love you. Edward. Guys, ready?
Just looking through. And he starts to walk away from her.
Yeah, no.
She's like,
what?
He's
horrified?
also looking at something through his fingers.
The bear. She didn't bring her honey. Wait a minute.
Wait, that's not a bear.
That's not even a bear. And then, Ghostward.
Mm-hmm.
Don't move an inch.
Laurent is afraid. Turns out this thing has friends. I could touch it.
Oh, think of how soft.
Oh,
Think of how warm.
Think of how big that triangle ear has to be.
And the snoot, again, I'll mention it. And oh my goodness, and the soft hair and the snuggle in, make a little nest. I'm into it.
This cutie, russety red wolf.
Who's this baby?
It's our Jakey B.
It's Jakey V.
He's like,
all that stuff he was going through.
Bella?
What is she? What are you doing here? Very knowing eyes.
Yeah, Bella's like, why does this huge wolf look at me like it knows me?
At least I didn't bring Jacob with me.
Huh.
At least I wouldn't have his death on my hands. And then Laurent is like, nope.
Bye.
Bye. All of the trauma, all of the horror that she's been through all in her life. This is literally one of the worst things I can imagine happening to her.
Oh, Bella.
She goes into full on, like,
Dead.
shock.
And she just starts to run.
Okay, bad idea. Don't. Oh my gosh. And then she's like, the next few hours were agony. She could have ended up in the middle of the woods somewhere dead.
Mm-hmm.
Those wolves would have found her, though.
Jakey B would have found her. And she's so on edge that a bird makes a bird noise and she falls into the ground.
She screamed so loud that it hurt her own ears. Poor Bella. I just feel like throwing up about everything about this.
And when she gets home, Charlie's already home.
Can
She's
you
like,
imagine
"Crap."
Charlie? Though he's probably so scared.
Bella, where have you been?
She's like, I went hiking. It's like, I thought I asked you to stay out of the forest. And this is so hard for Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for Charlie because he trusts her and he, like, doesn't want to freak her out and he doesn't want to scare her and make her leave again or whatever. But it's like, he's the dad. So he's like, I told you not to go there.
He goes, what happened?
Imagine how scared he is.
I saw the bear. Excuse me?
Poor Charlie.
It's not a bear, it's kind of a wolf, and there are 5 of them.
Are you okay? And then he just, like, hugs her. Oh, he's, like, gonna hug her until she, like, pops. I don't know.
Yeah, he calls the, like, ranger station to tell them what she saw. She goes and makes sure every window in the house is locked. All the doors are locked. As if you can outlock him. As if you can lock me out. She's like, I know this is dumb. If Laurent follows my scent back here, or Victoria,
who's still alive and still looking for me and wants to kill me still.
She lays down in bed and vibrates. And I am going to visualize that the wolves got Laurent. They killed him. They're nice wolves. And she starts to relax.
Okay. Is this
Bella has
Bella's power?
powers.
She knows what happens. I love it. And it is apparent from page 1 of Twilight that she has this power.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, this book is awesome.
Oh.
Our life is weird.
It's amazing.
I'm
so happy about it.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for remembering New Moon with us.
Yes, we love you guys.
We love you guys
much.
so freaking much. And remember,
don't go into the forest.
Bye. I'm gonna say goodbye to you too. Bye.